We're back. Oh, it's been a minute since I've heard this menu music. I missed it. Actually, I'm gonna turn some of that down just a little bit. There we go. So I just made sure I had the third volume installed. Just made sure I had that. It is now downloaded and ready to go. So today's basically just gonna be me checking out the new hero, maybe doing a bit of that like randomly generated, or not randomly generated, the like roguelike kind of thing that they added. But yeah, so it's basically gonna be checking those out. Yes, these two to end the game. Complete. Yes. Serene Square to talk to her. I'm gonna level 20, level 40. This might be a little bit easy. Getting her fully leveled up, because I think she had like a different system for that. Probably not, but definitely have to grab that one first. Oh shoot! All right. Might as well. So, get my phone out of my pocket. There we go. Get there. Hip hip. Okay. How many of these are there? A few of them. Got it. Got it. Yeah, might as well start going through them.
That's all of them.
I love it when they update the affinity screen.
Complete.
I wonder if these are things that were added by the DLC, or if I just didn't check
To persevere.
before the end of the last stream. I don't know. The trauma remains. Oh boy.
We just had to
Ooh.
persevere.
We helped. They're together. Aww, that's so cute. Yeah, because he was the one that he was crushing on her. That's adorable.
It's looking complete.
Get some
We
fossils.
just had to persevere.
Yuhavu? That's a cool name.
That's all of them.
Main shoot. Ooh, no update with anybody. Tough. Inferior side quest.
We just had to persevere.
Man. Aw, that's cool.
That's all of them.
Brenda. Try the clams. Try it. It's Tordo. Hey,
That's all of
buddy. Nice. It's Kyo.
That's all of them.
Huh. Okay, making some spices. Let's go. Our buddy Ulrich. Love him.
That's all of them.
Aw,
We
that's
just
sweet.
had to persevere.
I'm choking up already. It's gonna be in the beginning of DLC, of the new DLC. It's gonna... They're back.
We just had to
Although I don't
persevere.
know exactly when. I mean, I'm not holding back on any of the trailer stuff I've seen. I'm really excited to see Shulk and Rex again. Just any characters or anyone related to the old characters. I'm going to be mad hyped to see.
It's looking complete.
No. I don't know what they're gonna do with the story.
That's
It
all of
is. My assumption is that it is a prequel. Well, it's gotta be, unless they do some weird stuff where it's like, there's some stuff to wrap up, and so some old people got brought, like, reincarnated to fight. I doubt it's that. So it's definitely a prequel. Of like, the founders and how that sort of stuff happens. So we know it's not gonna go great. Like everyone's either gonna die of old age or just get murked, which is gonna be sad. It's like the one thing I'm not excited about with the DLC
We just had to
is the
persevere.
fact that it's not. It's called Future Redeemed, but it seems like it's all the past, which I guess could just be their actions redeemed their future, which is Xenoblade Chronicles 3 base game. But just not getting any follow-up on the ending of 3 makes me sad, because I need to see everyone get back together and be wholesome and sweet. I need that. I need that in my life. Grip
We
this.
just had to persevere.
Ha, I get it. I'm sad we probably aren't going to see any of that. If we do, perfect game, perfect end of the series, everything is good. But I assume it's basically going to be Torn of the Golden Country, and it's going to be like, hey, you thought these characters were kind of interesting, but you didn't know much about them? Would you like to cry about their past? Because you're going to, frick you. And that's just going to make me so sad. But yeah, so I assume it's going to be like Torna. It's going to flesh out the founders, who we didn't really know much about anyway. Like, we had it was mostly theories about, like, oh, what were they like? Or, like, could they be tied to this?
We're going up
Nice.
in the world.
Let's freaking go. It was mostly theories about, like, if they were somehow connected to the old
I see
games.
some relations have changed.
Or if they were connected to the old games, or just, like, what relevance they had, basically. So this DLC is going to make them relevant, but they weren't very relevant in the base game. So it's basically going to be how are they relevant to the past games. We've basically seen already, Console A looks a lot like Alvis. That could be some sort of connection. Glimmer being most likely Rex and Pyra, Mithra, whoever. Most likely Rex and Pyra's kid. Was it Nicole? Nicole being Shulk and Fiora's kid. And then the Vandoms, I guess, being just actually, like, born in this world. So you've got, like, those 4 characters. Or it could be that Rex and Shulk were incorporated into this world. Like, I don't know exactly. The question is basically how they get here. Because Zed seemed to be fighting against Alvis. So it would make sense if, like, Zed was corrupted or something, like, was supposed to be, it was, like, monitoring everything, but then he got, like, corrupted. But he does say, like, oh, I'm, like, the embodiment of everyone's doubt and stuff in this world and, like, their fear. So if that's his origin, maybe it's that Alvis is wanting to, like, we don't really know Alvis's motives. It could be that even, you know, with Zed being the embodiment of everyone's fear, he still wants to team up with... I guess it would really just make sense if Alvis wants to destroy this merged world. Or just, like, destroy everything and just restart, because everything's gotten too complicated. And so, like, Zed teams up with Rex and Shulk, because they don't want everything destroyed, and Zed certainly doesn't want this world destroyed. The fact that Zed refers to Alvis as his god is wild. Console A having the core crystal of Alvis. Like, there's a bunch of questions, and I haven't rewatched it quite enough yet to like have, like, locked theories down, or theories locked down. But what we do know is that it's going to go a lot more into... We know Shulk and Rex are going to be there. It's going to go a lot more into the history of the founders. What's up? Right now I'm talking about just... yeah, talking about DLC trailer stuff. I'm just trying to guess what the content of it's going to be. So Wave 3 of the DLC is already out, which had, like, another hero in it. I'm just doing that and some, like, extra game options to get caught up, because the Wave 4 DLC, which is the big story update, is happening tomorrow. So I'm just trying to think through what all that stuff is going to be like. It probably won't be a super long stream today. So if we were wanting to hop on later tonight, I'm definitely free, or should definitely be free. But yeah, just thinking through, like, theories and whatnot, what it's going to be like, because it's weird. It's a DLC that's looking like it's going to be a prequel to the game rather than a sequel, and I really want to see what happened after the events of this game, so that's, like, the one thing I'm sad about. But yeah, like, I'm still mad excited about it though, so I'm getting through I'm gonna play through the new hero quest that they added, and, like, there's, like, a roguelike mode they added, so I'm messing with some of that. Who do we want in the party? What are our current jobs looking like? You can level that one up. Is anyone maxed out? just Melia, but of course she is. Bop.
We're going up in the world.
Time to remember how this game works. Oh. There's another button for map. I forget what, though. Chapter 5. I believe this is the city. No, there we go. Serene Square. Time to meet Gem Mommy is what I've gathered from just a little bit I've seen. So where's the boop? Not that one. No. Ba-ba. And instantly starts. Give it a second. Give it a moment.
Oh
There she
my,
is.
oh my. Whatever is the meaning of this?
It's wild.
That's most peculiar. There had never been any issue with me hitching a ride on an armory before.
But she's
Now
British
you're telling
though,
me
so.
that I,
Yeah.
moi, yours truly,
Or
may not
French.
accompany you.
She said moi.
Elder's orders, Mom. Please don't make things difficult, Miss Masha. You
Masha.
know well enough. I don't have the authority to permit your departure without at least a platoon. For protection.
Yes, I do understand, of course. Sensible, really. Given poor Uncle Gurney's horrid plight, heightening security on all outbound
Uncle
transports,
Gurney?
are we, Molly
Huh.
dearest? I've needs too. Forget platoons. I've a mind to enlist every lost number there is. Would that suit you better? That said, perchance, if you were to reconsider, I would be more than capable of fending for myself. Do you see what I'm alluding to?
I'm in no position to decide, Mom.
Rolls are
In any
rolls,
case,
sorry.
I'm afraid you'll
Tough.
have to take it up with the Elder.
Ah, I commend your obedience. Thank you. That'll be all. What a wet blanket.
Tough.
And here I was, so raring to go. I feel as a babe cast by the wayside. To business. Let's see. How might I foil Moni dearest's little arrangement?
She's like, I don't know. Wild. What? The camera's weird sometimes. Also, hi Triton. What's up? No. Let's see. Oh. I'm gonna hop in the disky. Boop. Here we go.
Excuse me?
Who the frick are you?
Hello? Aren't you?
Orbeez.
Have you perhaps business outside of the city?
Definitely
And
not.
if so, might it trouble you to take me with you?
That came out of nowhere.
You don't know.
Who the frick even?
This is Lady...
Ah, where are my manners? Please forgive my impertinence. It's
She's
simply
so
that I'm in
posh.
something of a hurry.
It's wild.
Masha. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Masha.
Hi,
Ooh.
Masha. We're...
Oh, I know. You're a known quantity here, my dears. You'd be hard-pressed to find anyone in the city who doesn't know of you.
You said you wanted to accompany us.
Gosh, aren't you a cautious one? I just happen to have some personal matters to attend to in the Fornis region. It may surprise you, but I happen to have a modicum of skill in It wouldn't be the first time I've left the city. In fact, I'm rather accustomed to working on my own. But it seems I've been met with some skepticism.
Pull the other one. You can fight.
Rude.
Our attire certainly doesn't conform to Lost Numbers dress code regulations.
It's about as far from military fatigues as you can get without falling off the edge of the world.
Yes, I get that.
Falling
and
off
all.
the edge of the world.
But I'm afraid my fashion sense is non-negotiable. Only when one pursues beauty with every breath is it that one may validate proof of one's
Wild.
existence.
Only if you're beautiful do you matter.
Sure.
That's crazy.
Eagers Wilderness, huh? We might not be going there for some time.
No trouble at all. I'm sure you have. I hope you'll allow me to humbly assist you. Well, As you can see, you'll have no qualms now, I hope.
Very well.
The drip is above all else.
All right,
Drip is
people,
the only
let's
thing
say we
that
get a move
matters.
on. Time waits for no cognoscenti.
The frick?
Yeah, okay,
Huh?
keep your hair on. Well, guess you're with us for a while then, Masha. Don't worry, you'll be...
Temporarily joined the party. She's not officially part of the party yet.
We should make
She
it
replaced,
switch
yep,
down to Crossways.
That's
replace the
right,
heroes.
with the flats, right? If we're heading into the wilderness, we best do it from here.
No, there we go. I'm actually going to system real quick. I'm gonna up the voice volume. Bam. Audio. There we go. Let's do that. System doesn't really matter. Special hero BGM. Yes. Did they add any others in the Wave 3 DLC? Let's see. Just the hero-based one, pairs, and the typical ones. But okay. What was I doing? I just need to go to... Well, actually, let's check out her abilities and whatnot. She's a healer, makes sense. Restores HP with critical hits. Okay. Okay, then. What's these characters? Yeah. Bam. Arts. Just heal on hit. Slow. So it's a debuff, right? Yeah. Yeah, so that debuffs enemies, makes it hard for them to get their cooldowns, I guess. Arts heal, gotcha. Blaze and reject. Okay, that's kind of sick. Puts down a field that does damage and heals. Is pretty good. It's pretty good. This one, what are the others? Remove all buffs on landing a hit, or fast recharge. Ooh. That's an effect. That's an effect. That's an attack. I'm gonna want one that actually has an attack. The voice lines are still very good. Do I care more about healing on arts or faster recharge? Honestly, probably the faster recharge. Just get more attacks out. So I probably should switch this back over to this one. There we go. Just that. I always forget that it resets the chat, which is sad. But now it won't be over other text. Actually, if I go back to the other one, does it have? No. Yeah, it just wipes it, which is sad. But for now, yeah, it should be pretty good. Got all that. Back to the map. Back to the past. Samurai Jack. Zim's Crossway and Forness. There we go. Where are you at? There you are. Whoop. Beautimus. Now I'm starting to have that moment where I'm like, oh yeah, the DLC comes out tomorrow. But if I play it immediately, it'll be over. And then there won't be any more game to play. So maybe I should just wait to play it. Ah, it's tough. It's tough out here.
Well, lady, we're here. The Aegis Wilderness, like you asked.
Lady? I do have a name, you know.
Rude. Don't be rude.
So, Masha, what's the plan?
You are aware of the Annihilation events, yes?
Yeah.
Of course we are. Do you think we've had our heads stuck in the mud or something?
Well,
Still
I happen
bought
to be
it.
looking for a patch
Wild.
of land that was the site of such an event.
There's like a billion of those
The
around here.
Aegis Wilderness, being Prone to frequent events makes it a prime location for my purposes.
Except that runs the risk of us walking straight into another one ourselves.
Yeah, we better not stick around here
Also,
too long.
did you play, like, are you talking about the DLC, like, with the additional story, or just the one with a few more additional monsters? Because remember, I think I played it with Joel. I think you were at camp or something? I'm trying to remember if you ever actually played through the story stuff. Oh yeah, just like the whole thing. I mean, it is pretty good, I gotta say. The new monsters are pretty fun. I'll love to do that at some point. Okay, yeah, came out during the summer.
Hold on.
Oh, wait a minute.
Tyon used to be in Agnes's survey branch.
Wonderful. Music to my ears.
There's one old site. The survey branch maps have it labeled as Piento Basin. It's something of a trek, but it might be sensible to head there instead of us wandering around aimlessly for hours.
My, what a strikingly valuable piece of information. I couldn't...
We'll go with you.
Strikingly
You don't wanna be
valuable.
dealing with all the
I wasn't
monsters
expecting you
roaming
to be
around here
useful,
alone.
but you were, and that's pretty good.
A most gracious offer.
So, what's so important about this?
A picture is worth 1,000 words, my dear.
Wink.
Marching
Alright, let's
straight
get it.
into annihilation zones. You must
Hello.
have nerves of steel.
I assume I follow you. Yeah, goodbye.
To me to no end, love.
Alright, let's just, okay, let me try to remember. No, not that. Or is it yeah, ZL then X. There we go. The quick map. Bap. Right over here. Definitely also fought you, right? Yep. Goodbye.
Monster alert.
See ya.
My oh my, what a thorn in our sides.
They said that before he
I don't
popped
wanna
up.
do this,
Oh, you're about to
but
absolutely
you're in
get
our way.
destroyed.
No letting your guard down.
Y'all are freaking dead.
I'm sorry.
Okay, there we go. I was like, why is it, why is it still just playing the regular music?
We have superiority. Can you deal with this?
Pop.
You're a lightsaber.
Ah, there's actual enemies to worry about. Got it. That's pretty good. That's pretty cool. I always use the like combined hits, so I never see the animations for the other side. Oh. See, there we go. Bop. Hey, they're dead.
See? This is our path to the future.
Sure is, buddy. What is it? Is it a cool gem? Is that why we're here?
My oh my! To think that I would find one so soon. Let it never be said that...
What have you got there?
Again, I must extend. I would never have laid my hands upon this.
It's a rock.
It's a rock?
Yeah.
Looks like a rock to me.
Those are unusual inclusions. It's as if a number of different types of stone have all been interlaced.
On the ball once more. Your assessment is absolutely correct.
I feel like Mio's gonna get this class, but I feel like it should go to Tyon because he's actually
This
clicking
stone
with
was
this.
formed after several types of subterraneous minerals were exposed to tremendous energy, merging into one.
It's a really cool rock.
Tremendous
Hell
energy.
yeah.
The annihilation effect.
It finally clicked, I see. You might even call this stone a new type of mineral, as it is created through sheer chance. It is
New-
vanishingly
Yo, new rock
improbable
just
that
dropped.
one
Let's
might
go.
reproduce it through human means.
So it's a pretty precious stone.
Do you see now why it...
Does seem pretty special.
Not a terrible idea, really. But no.
Oh, yeah?
Indeed.
Research.
Allow me to reiterate before I recapitulate. A picture is worth 1,000
New
words.
rock, let's go.
Chosen friends, might I indeed, what outcome might this ill-omened stone in due time? I will show you.
Who? I'm trying to... Actually, I feel like I remember... Oh, I can literally just check.
This somewhere altogether more comfortable in the city.
Now that sounds like a plan.
System. Hero roster. Hannah Moorish. For some reason I thought I remembered it being someone familiar. I don't think I recognize that name. But, hell yeah. Where's the one? Yeah, you see illustrations. Can you switch between characters easily? No? Okay. Hey, wait, what was her... no, not that. Oh, there's another one. When chosen at 15 to the TP of all active characters, remove 10 from your own. Interesting. Huh. Back to the map. Back to the city. Over to the camp. Fair enough. Or we made it. We made it. Bro just got the new rock. Heard that the new rock dropped. Went out to the store and grabbed one. Coming back home, checking it out.
Without further ado, heavens above, I'd completely forgotten.
What is it?
I'm so sorry. I failed to mention what is arguably the most vital
Yeah,
facet of my
but what do
identity.
you do?
Come again?
I know it's rather...
I'm Rock Lady.
Masher. Lapidarist extraordinaire.
The frick does that mean? What?
Lappy what now?
Thank
A
you, Uni.
lapidarist extraordinaire, my dear. An artisan of the crafts, if you will. I specialize in gem processing and precious metalwork, mainly. But I also dabble in many other types of...
Huh. Sounds like you keep busy.
You're doing a lot, huh?
Could I trouble you for a bigger reaction?
No.
You're the fabled lapidarist extraordinaire, or how inspirational.
If anything, I'm surprised you had time to learn to fight like you do. Until...
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, I hadn't considered that possibility.
These crafts you're talking about.
I can and I shall. Let's see. It might make for a fanciful ring.
All of that for a ring?
Normally,
That's crazy.
it's my policy not to, but I'll make an exception this time. Now watch as the city's lauded lapidarist extraordinaire flaunts her artisanal prowess.
She just packs the entire anvil. Like, she just has the full setup. That's funny. Card accessories. Gotcha. In the pages. Oh, gotcha. Those dudes. Not on merchant, guys. Gotcha. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Oh, and the type of accessory affects the probability for that. It's pretty cool. It makes sense. Only have one at a time. Let's do it. Oh, let's do it.
Better make sure we're well rested.
Okay, there it is. Wap, wap. Okay. This one. Defense. Okay, defense, attack, and okay, healers. Well, if I wanna. No. Oh, I see the background. Oh, won't let me. Prick you. I want to see your work. It's shining. Costs 10,000 gold.
That ought to do it.
Side attacks. Nice. Might as well favorite it. It was the first one. An item grade. Oh, so you can enhance them. Huh. Okay. Gotcha. Bing.
Tuck that away safely now.
Okay, so it just unlocks more of the stat buffs. Oh, interesting. Gotcha. Who's that won't? Wait, string the ones with special useful effects and dismantle those that won't. Oh, okay, gotcha. Misunderstanding the kind of phrasing of that sentence.
Beautifully done, durable, and easy to refine.
Yay.
I made the right
We did
call
it.
picking that stone for an accessory. Mio, I'd like to impart this ring
I wonder
to you.
who's getting the the class.
Huh? Nevermore. Take it and keep it.
Wait, didn't you go searching for the...
They do
I just
say
wanted to
that
see the rock.
curiosity and danger are what you ought to know about me is that I live as I please.
I'm surprised. That's not the kind of mentality.
Yes, you'd think that, wouldn't you? But having different thoughts and beliefs, that's what makes us human. Just as the people of House Vandam march on Mobius, so do you have House Doyle, who stay back, putting the city's preservation above all else. But that's not to say everyone who chooses pacifism thinks the way a Doyle might. Myself, for instance.
But aren't we supposed to...
Yes, I acknowledge that truth as well. But be that as it may, I simply, even straying from the soldier's path, how could I deride anyone who seeks meaning in life, who strives for an... The city today is a melting pot, but I'm of the belief that one day they will all meld together to create sweet, perfect harmony, much like the stone that we discovered. Incidentally, and I'm sorry to change the subject, I think I've taken quite a liking to you all.
Wow, she's gonna stay as part of the party? That's
And on that note,
crazy.
I have a suggestion.
Huh?
It would grant you the right to receive my premium clearer now. And
You
that
help
applies
me
to
get
you,
rocks,
especially.
and I will make things with the rocks.
Me?
You have the makings of a model, Mio. You are a diamond in the
I want you to
rough,
wear my
dear.
accessories, please.
I can see it now.
Thanks, I guess.
She's like, you seem like the main girl in this series.
Oh, but I wouldn't dream of forcing you. That would go against my principles. All right, my dears.
They actually give me the option. You can just be like, I don't want a new party member.
Yeah, okay. What's everyone
Yeah,
else
okay.
think?
I don't see why not.
Sure.
Sounds like
You're gonna make gear for us, yeah?
No objections from me.
Not me. And you evidently know how.
Yeah, I want a ring just like Mimi's.
Adorable.
Splendid. Then it... Oh, one more thing. I'll have to ask you to... And of course, I'll have to ask you...
What? Oh, come on.
You're gonna charge us?
On the contrary, I'd be more wary of any... And besides, I pride myself on my... Rest assured that any articles you request will be delivered to the highest...
Yeah. She joined the party. Woo. Oh my goodness, we got her class.
I look forward to
Who-
a fruitful partnership.
Who's getting the ring blade weapons? Oh my word, it's Mio. It is
Yo.
Hey, what's up? Was up?
I wasn't doing stuff, so I was like, I'm just gonna listen to him play for a while.
Fair enough.
But no, not.
Yeah, I'm just that's like the main part of this DLC that got added. So like there's like a game mode I'm gonna play a bit of, but if you were one to hop on later, I'd absolutely be down.
Yeah. I'm not sure because John got back super late last night, so if he wants to play his new game today, I might. But he does have band at some point, so at least during then, I'd be done. Oh, also I have a follow-up interview tomorrow for that job that I said that the interview went well for. They emailed me like really early this morning, like before did I tell you I was gonna email them today?
I think you might have mentioned that you're going to like eventually.
Yeah, I'm gonna email them today because I don't want to do it over the weekend. It's just like they already emailed me. It was like 8 a.m. So it's just like, all right, cool.
I mean, shoot, let's go.
I have another one set up. It's still just a video interview, but it's with I think like the whole team that I'd be working with, which is like a group of 3.
Oh, you're in. That's
yeah. It's like one other thing that I like, you know how I mentioned I was like talking about being a TA and stuff, and then they were just like, oh, this is like low-key a teaching thing, and I was just like, let's go. I accidentally hit some like really good notes, I guess. Another thing that I mentioned is like a lot of my jobs that I've done have been like with the team, but I'm like the only one doing what I'm doing. So like ARD, I'm like with a team of people, but I still have to like do stuff on my own, like working at camp.
Yeah.
TAing was different because we were both TAing, but they were just like, oh yeah, like also like we're looking for somebody that doesn't super need like structure because there's like a team, but also everybody just kind of does their own thing. And I was like, let's freaking go.
No required structure. Yes, please.
Yeah. So I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what this next interview is going to be, but I kind of hope it's more because like they're talking about like my qualifications and stuff last time. I hope this one's more like to see if I mesh well like with the company and like with the team that I would be doing, rather than like, because again, the job is, hey, there's a program that nobody knows how to use. You got to come in and learn it and be able to teach it. So I'm just like, they can't just be like, have you ever used this before? Because nobody has.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know.
I would be ready for them to ask like, oh, what are times where you like, what's your learning process? What's the time you've had to like learn something new? And honestly, the year we TA'd online.
Yeah,
like,
no, before I already mentioned that, like before they even like told me, oh, it's about learning this program, they're like, oh, what's something that you had to like learn like on your own type thing. And I was just like, oh, like I was teaching a robotics class and we went online, and so he was like, hey, here's this program, learn it like over the weekend and then be able to teach it.
Wild.
And then they were just like,
wild stuff.
Hey, you have to learn a program to be able to teach it. And I was like, cool.
I'll bet. Yeah, sure, I've done that. But yeah, it's absolutely just to check how you mesh with the team and like ease whatever lingering doubts might exist.
Yeah,
like
so
if you get a follow-up interview, that's big.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know if like how many people did, because I assume there's more than just me, but like like there's it's hard to know how many other people interviewed, because like where would you get that information? Yeah, exactly. On Indeed it said like, it wasn't huge because you can see the number of people that apply. I think it was like, usually it's like in the like 30s or something, but I'm pretty sure this one was like, it was like 10 to 15 people. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, I mean, that makes my chances better. Yeah. What the frick? So, no, we'll see how that goes tomorrow. It's just like tomorrow at 1. I'll bet. Not too early either. So, yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, they're like, oh, can you pick a time? And like, most of them were like afternoon times, and I was just like, oh, sweet. Because I'm like, I would want to pick an early time to kind of be like, hey, look, I can work early, but I'm also just like, I wouldn't want to accidentally miss it because I'm bad at waking up. But like, or like, I was like 1 p.m. I was like, that's fine.
Thanks to friends, fire it, please.
So,
Behold
yeah.
what friends.
see how that goes. And then I hope,
As far as grins
because
go.
I mean, honestly,
Dunno
in the
about the
in the
beholding
grand scheme
part,
of it, it's
frankly.
like
But don't let me
I
make
interviewed, I
the
think,
So,
on
talking of
Tuesday.
these
So it was like
challenges,
6 days to hear
oh,
back.
not
Like,
on
I'm
our
kind of
side
hoping
have
that
been
again,
busy
like it's
thinking up
pretty
this
short
and that.
again, and then like
Which is to say,
would be able to
still
just
got
come in and
thing or
start
two
working
hidden
pretty
up
pretty
sleeve
quick.
of Archsage. If
But I mean, I
friends
don't
keep-
know. I mean, they said they
Well,
were
I
trying to
reckon
go
we
pretty
could-
quick through
Yeah, that's the spirit.
the process because
Gotta
I think
keep
they
the
like
Archsage
want
smiling.
somebody there as soon
If
as
friends
like the
keep
program is
completing trials
like
of
implemented.
Archsage,
Mm.
we'll give out bigger
So
fun of challenge battle.
Oh, yeah. that was the interesting thing starting at my place is that we did like we basically did the one interview where I was talking with Payne and like, oh, here's kind of what it's about, like what's your experience, da. The second one was with a bunch of the other contractors and like people that I might be working with, and so it was that exact same thing. And then they messaged me back and were like, hey, so like here's the offer, like what's the earliest, like make sure you have this stuff filled out, like what's the earliest you would be able to start. I was like, well, I graduate here, so probably like 2 weeks after that. And they're like, bet.
yeah.
So
I'm like,
it's
if he's
just
like, when's the
getting
earliest you can
pick.
start? I'm gonna be like, tomorrow. Like,
Yeah, I mean, honestly.
like, let me just go in.
Hold up, bro.
I will need to. If it is a more casual one, actually, I guess I'll wait until I'm like pretty sure I have it. But I'm like, I need to know what the dress code is. Because I'm assuming it's gonna be like button-up shirt, like ties type thing, and I'm just like, if that's the case, I'm gonna need to buy more.
That's true.
shirts.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to be like, what should I wear when I show up? If this is still just like we're not sure if you're the best
Like
candidate.
like a polo and like khakis is always a pretty good middle.
Yeah.
Like it's
That's the
casual
other
enough
thing.
and formal enough.
I don't have many pants that aren't. That's more so than I have a lot of shirts and I have a lot of ties, but I like only wear jeans. So, and I'm like, I can almost guarantee jeans aren't good unless they're just like super chill.
Yeah.
Like most places. They tell you that it said like, oh, to start we want somebody on like five days a week, but after that we're willing to move up to like 1 or 2 days a week remote. And I'm like, let's go.
No, that's absolutely baller.
I'm like,
That
I
slaps.
don't think I'd want to do 2 days remote. Depends on how busy I am. I like just personally, I am gonna assume I wouldn't get as much done being remote. So I don't think I would
that's
want
fair.
2 days. But like, if I can just do like, I'll go remote on like Wednesdays. That'd be mad nice.
It depends on, I guess, the pace of the job. Because if it's literally just like stay familiarized with this stuff and like plan presentations, it's not. If it's like, oh, you know, like when sometimes I have to do stuff, they're like, hey, we need this update by then. I need to make sure I'm getting stuff done. But then other times it's like, yeah, like just work through this list of SCRs. It's like no real deadline. It's like, okay, I can take my time with this.
It's gonna be just kind of like the beginning is gonna be a lot because I like obviously have to like, learn it. But then I think like after a bit, it's gonna just be like, oh hey, just like respond to things as they come up, and kind of like reach out to make sure people are understanding. I think they also said like, oh, once other branches start moving onto the system as well, I'm gonna have to like make presentations and stuff. So they'll probably be like, oh hey, in like they just moved in like on this thing, like next Friday, can you like go to this location and like give them a presentation? I'll be like, sure. And then in that case, I might even be like, okay, like I'll work remote to like plan the presentation, like make it, and then because I'll have to be in person to like give it.
Yeah.
But this is again all assuming I get this thing, but
Bro,
I don't know.
you got
I think
it,
it's
bro.
looking pretty good.
Oh yeah. What is
But
this?
I also don't want to like get my hopes up though, and then just be like, oh.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. But I think you got a pretty good chance. What is this? Oh, you can buy those. Oh no, delicious. I also just remember that this is a part of the new mode. Like at least in this area, you can buy like outfits and whatnot. So I might grind 1 or 2 of those.
Nice.
At least first. Gotcha. Ooh. Should be good. Wait, just try it first, yeah. Let's get it. He's so little.
Oh, map. Oh man.
What are you playing?
Splatoon. I forgot that squids can go through fences.
Fair enough.
I was talking to my brother Eddie, and I was talking about how John is like pretty big into Overwatch now. Because I used to play Overwatch with Eddie like all the time. I was like, yo, you should hop back in it. And he was just like, He's like, I just don't really want to. He's like, it's just another one of those like, got to spend a lot of time just grinding for like ranks. And I was like, yeah, it's fair. Like he used to play League a lot, in which case it was just like that's even worse, where it's just like takes so long. And I was like, that's fair. You got to put like decent amount of time in. He was like, honestly, I'd probably like be more willing to like play like Splatoon or something. I was like, okay, so buy Splatoon 3 and play with me. Like, what are you waiting for? I was like, I play that.
I mean, shoot. Let's see.
I'm going against a guy named Joe Star.
His name's what?
Joe Star, and he has 2 stars on like the beginning and end of his name.
Beautiful. I still need to watch Stone Ocean.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either. But like, I don't know. I mean, I read it. I'll watch it eventually. But that was like the first one that I read before. Actually, no, that was the first one I just read because I didn't read the other ones because I watched them.
Yeah.
That's like, I like will, but once they animate Steel Ball Run.
Bro, that's gonna be crazy.
That's why. Animators absolutely crying because they have to animate a horse in every episode.
Bro, oh, you're right. That's
I've seen stuff about it, and they were like I've seen people be like, no, legitimately, that's like, they might just not do it because of that. And it's like, not like an actor, they might not do it, but just like a guess, they're just like, it'll, like, the budget, even just for like bad animation, will have to be really high for that, because just like, animating horses is like, annoyingly difficult.
They're just like, Araki, can we just like, change the story slightly so they're on like motorcycles or something? He's like, no.
Yeah.
No, the horses are pivotal to the plot.
More modern.
It's gonna be a hot minute before we get that. There we go. That guy. Might as well. Is that it?
Let's go!
Oh, there's another wave.
W team for real.
Alright, chain attack. Let's start with this. First lands. I gotta remember how to do this.
Let's go. I got the first splat.
Let's go.
They gotta add new hairstyles.
Only just like that.
I am.
Oh, yes, here we go. This is the thing. The break. Oh. Ah.
Let's go. I can enter a rank up battle to get to S tier.
Nice. Yeah, this is pretty good. Heals.
Multiplayer maps and modes have been updated. Big sad because we were just on one of my favorite maps.
Tough.
We're on the Manta Maria. It was one from Splatoon 2, and they, in the last update, like added it, and I hadn't gotten it until now.
Aww. It's rude.
But, for real. To be fair though, I haven't played it a ton since that update came out, so it's kind of on me. My locker's still drippy as balls.
Hell yeah.
I got the squid pattern on it.
Hey.
I made lines of like squid and octopus stickers. I just bought like as many copies of each of them as I could, and just loaded them. It's really funny though, cause like all of your friends' lockers still like show up. So like I can still see like yours and Joel's, even though they're just like
empty.
small and like have nothing in them. Like almost every other locker is just like the tallest it can be, and just like absolutely stacked. And it's just like, oh.
How's it going? So this little guy over here.
Well, they just gotta drop the second DLC for it already. I already bought the first one. It's kind of funny because I was complaining about it, where I was just like, wow, that's so lame. Like, first wave DLC is just a cosmetic thing. Still bought it that day. But
I mean, shoot.
Just because I wanted, it's like in a pack, so it's like, now it's like, well, I may as well buy it, because now when the second one comes out, I like already have it. I don't have to like worry about when it's gonna come out or anything. I just be like, oh, cool.
Yeah. Because what was the cosmetic stuff on that?
It's like you can go into Inkopolis instead of like being in the Splatland. And so it's literally just like, oh, your home base is different, but like all of the stuff in the stores are exactly the same. So it's like, it's not even like, oh, you can go to the stores here and they refresh differently, which I feel like would have been cool, because it's not even like as long as they don't have exclusive loot, it's not even like it's a pay to win thing now. Which even if they did, amiibos have exclusive loot, so it's like
and like the one thing is that like it would be easier to get loot you want because there's more options, but like you can also just play more and do the same thing.
Yeah.
It's not locked.
Like nobody would complain about it.
Yeah.
If it had.
We can never say nobody. Somebody will complain about it no matter what, but their opinion's invalid.
Get diffed. Just kill the guy with the same weapon as me.
Hey. Topple. Take this. Break.
This thing is blocking my path. There we go.
Topple. Some extra murder. Bop.
And the other team has a sniper. Ooh. I hate going to snipers, because I don't really use dualies anymore, and so I just get finessed by them.
What do you got right now?
I use the sloshing machine.
Gotcha.
Ow. But I like dualies will be like my secondary one. I mostly rotate between like buckets, dualies, and then sometimes paintbrushes. But only the like small fast ones. I don't like the big ones. Yo, Melon is using the same. Yo, his
Melon.
You know how you have like the title where it's like adjective noun type thing that you can like custom in this. His is growing member. I know one of the nouns you can get is head. I've seen people they say like best head. Howie.
Mandel.
Man. They have a blaster and a sniper. That's really annoying. Blasters are the ones that like shoot out and like explode in midair. So it's like you can just like hit people around corners really easily and stuff.
There we go.
Here is Archsage treasure.
Who that? Those good big ballers.
Who be that? IGGY put his name in bold.
I'm getting inky right now.
I'm streaming Xenoblade before the DLC releases tomorrow.
Javen's getting xenophobic.
Oh god.
Sorry, xenophilic, because he likes the Yes, sir. I'm xenophobic because I don't want any more Xenoblade characters in Smash.
Bro, if they added more... Well, you know, there's not going to be more characters, but if in the next game they added more Xenoblade characters, that'd be
Okay, what
sick.
if they don't add more? They just give both Rex and Shulk a skin. I guess Rex isn't in it. What if they give Shulk a skin where he's adult?
My brother,
like
Christ.
young and old Ike.
If they did that, one, it'd be baller. Two, if they just made Rex a separate character.
It's just when you use Pyra and Mithra's taunt and he appears, sometimes he's buff.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, like you taunt regularly, he just appears, he's like, yeah, go, and then like if you taunt with Adult Rex, like the fight stops, it zooms in on Pyra and Mithra, and buff Rex just like walks out like it's the WWE, and it's just like, hey, what's up? Okay. How's it
So
going?
one of the inklings in this has the subtitle "Growing Member."
Hey, yo.
Also, I know one of the words you can get for it, like the second words, is head.
Let's go.
You know, that's the people that have like best head, or they'll be like head.
That's crazy.
Cool.
Yo, get on the tower! Yo, team absolute buffoons, full cephalopod brains. Oh, someday gonna have another interview for the like job that I thought I did good as an interview for. It's
Like
with,
the second round.
yeah, it's like with like the team that I would be working with. So there's like the IT team, I think. Tomorrow. So
Nice, bro. That's hype.
hopefully that goes well.
Yeah, that's lit, bro.
Oh yeah.
And then I was saying as well, just like, I hope that it goes well, and then it's like, alright, well, like, when can you work? I'll be like, tomorrow, bro, like.
Please.
Right now.
Yeah,
Oh god, give me in the office. Give me in there.
Did you want to play something, Joel, or you just hopping in there?
I was actually gonna hop on Octopath.
Hell yeah.
I gave up for a little bit, but my grind is renewed. I'm ready to get in there.
Oh god, bro. That's what it's about.
Where's
You're
on
never,
that?
you're never done with the game. You're just taking a break for a bit.
No, I was like, homie was despondent. I was not enjoying myself. And I was like, no, I really like this game, and it's like, first one, amazing game. This one, like, 3 times as good. So like,
Yeah.
I want to finish this one.
Bro, I can't wait to play it someday.
It also seems more like reasonable.
Oh yeah, since you don't have to
The boss rush.
essentially do like 8 bosses and then a final boss that has 2 phases, just like 10 boss fights in a row is crazy.
Yeah. It's absolutely
Do you have
ridiculous.
like a level that you're gonna grind your guys until, or are you just gonna like grind and be like, okay, this might work, and then like try again?
Yeah, for the first part, I mean, I won't spoil how it works, but you know, you have to use all 8, right? That's just that's how it is.
Yeah, it's the rules.
And like my team 1 was pretty nasty. Just the team with Casti and Hikari is just nuts, because like Casti's really good as a warrior and Hikari's just insane level. So like that team was really good, and then like even like no matter who I put them with, it was still, they could like handle it. But the other team, where like the damage dealer was Oswald, is just like crap.
You shut your freaking mouth about Oswald.
Not do anything. Like they could sustain a little bit, but they weren't winning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, Hikari, you've been building the entire game. Like, he's gonna
Yeah.
be absolutely beefy.
Yeah.
Whereas you're not good enough for Oswald, so he's not gonna treat you right. So,
That's just gonna be Cassie and a for me. Like,
I did my time on the Scholar.
the chest is like busted in mine. Even though like I don't like, I feel like I haven't used her in forever because she just feels so strong compared to everybody else. But I'm just like, I need to get everybody else up to level. And I use her like once, and I'm like, yeah, she's still solos.
yeah.
That also might just be because like having unlimited uses on Beast is nuts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like,
Is that it? That's a wolf. That's a Monster Hunter monster is what that is.
She even better fight the Raging.
Oh god.
oh, that would be so funny.
I wish we could fight the Raging for the first time again.
What is he doing?
The first time when it like wasn't what we were hunting, we were just like, you're like, yo, what's the question mark thing? And then you're like, it's some weird like bull gorilla, and then it just went. No, it just suplexed me. When we got to the Magnum Alum, it was just like, yeah, we're not gonna be able to win. Like, this is the hard stopping point. And I think we had to do it with randos. We were just like, hey,
Yeah. It took a bunch of tries.
it did. Let's go. Absolutely just curb stomp the other team's children.
Oh. Not them. Curb stomp their kids in front of them.
They are kids.
Oh.
So we curb stomp. Yo, I got that record score setter Splat Assister and Tower Stopper.
Splat a sister? What? Huh?
Yeah, I splatted my sister. Sarah, no! Dang. Bro's giving away who I am to Jabin's viewers.
That's crazy, bro.
They're gonna know who I am now.
Bro, in 5 years, when one person happens across this video, you're gonna get doxxed. Oh god.
I think you mean in 1 month when your viewership takes off. And then I say something wild and accidentally get you canceled.
Yeah, yep, that's how it's gonna go.
And I go, hey, my bad, bro. And then you have to like, I'm not friends with them anymore. Please still support me.
Yeah. I have to publicly distance myself.
If you were making bank and I did something stupid, and like the only way for you to keep making bank was for you to publicly like distance me, I'd be okay with it.
I'd understand.
I'd be like, homie, like I get it. That's on me. Like,
so you know what? That's fine.
Please. Like, if we had like a Mr. Beast situation where we're all in your videos and you had to take me out.
Well, or like a Try Guys.
Yeah, I'd be like.
So be it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, brother.
Yo,
Joel,
I got the save the date for Amy and Connor's wedding.
Let's go.
What is it? I think December 16th. I didn't realize they're getting married in December.
You're just gonna dox their wedding like that?
For real. Everybody can show up. I mean, it's not an actual invitation, so it doesn't have an address or anything. But, yo, I'm like, I feel like people sleep on winter weddings. I feel like it's kind of hype.
Yeah.
Like, he's always like, let's have a spring wedding. I'm like, that's kind of stupid.
So
like,
what, are you dumb?
Like, winter or fall wedding, like, seems kind of lit.
Facts.
Like, I get that spring weddings are popular because you can do them outside easily.
Yeah.
And it, like, looks really cool, but I don't know.
Also, if it's winter, and if you have it, like, you know, halfway outside or something, less risk of people in their hot stuffy clothes passing out. Just saying.
That is true, but
don't
also,
worry about
like,
heat
I
stroke.
feel like that would be more of a fall thing. Like, you wouldn't do winter outside unless it was like very beginning of winter.
Yeah.
I guess December 16th.
Refusing to get married until there's a perfect winter where right at the beginning there's enough snow to make it pretty, but let's not too far into winter that it's a problem.
Getting married, like, when there's snow outside, is tight. Like, also, getting married in general seems tight because that means a woman cares about me.
Oh god. Oh god, bro.
More than cares about you, bro, hopefully.
What?
More than cares about you. Let's hope she loves you. Let's aim higher.
No, I gotta do one step at a time, okay?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, right? Oh yeah, that's it.
Booyah!
Someone get me up, please. Thank you. Please no kill. Time for murder robot. Dun, dun, dun. Whoop. There you go. One down, one to go. And spin to win. Oh, someone get that. Someone get that.
Yo, I'm built different! I'm defending this against their whole team. Oh, I just got 3 kills. All on the tower. With my gun, too. Didn't even use, like, a special. Just clapped them. Squasher OP. Or Slosher missing. Sorry, I don't use Squasher.
Time for the combo. Punch. We did get a combo. Puff.
I was playing Magic last night with Eddie, and like against like two randos, because he always likes playing. It's like there's a program you can use, where you just like have a camera just like facing down on your battlefield.
Yeah.
Which is like fine. He just likes using decks he has, but sometimes I like just playing on like the other program that can play decks I don't have. But we were playing with like two randos, and one of them was just like really annoying. Like would just explain everything like super deep, and we were just like, bro, like you don't need to. Like you get it. Like get a thing that was just like whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life, and it's like. Generally, yeah, you tell people when things are happening, but it's just like Eddie's playing like a creature-based deck, and so he's just like every 3 seconds would be like interrupt, like Eddie was doing something, and be like, okay, so I gain 1 life, and it was like, cool, it's 1 life, we don't care, bro. Just like if we go, dang, how you get so much life? You go, oh, I gain 1 life anytime somebody plays a creature, so I've been gaining a lot. But the other guy, so that guy like does something nuts on his turn and gets out his commander, which is a 12/12, which makes like other big tokens, and just like has a bunch of creatures. And then this other guy like goes and plays this card Switcheroo, which is just exchange control of 2 target creatures, which already like isn't amazing, but it's like, okay, if you're gonna play it, you play it on one thing that you have that's really bad, and a good thing somebody else has, so that you get a good thing. Otherwise, if you switch the 2 things opponents have, you're still just giving an opponent something good.
Yeah.
But like this dude just went nuts. Eddie has like 2 creatures out, and like, actually no, he has like 3 creatures out. 2 of them are like tokens, so they're just like bad, like really small things. And he switches, so the guy has a creature that's just a 1/1. You can sacrifice it to search for a land. The guy that just like controls like everything. So this guy plays a card, picks Eddie's thing that lets him draw like more cards and stuff, and the dude that already has a million creatures out 1/1 that sacks for a land. And Eddie was just like, what are you doing? Like you just want him to have more cards? Like he's with you?
Yeah.
And then like this is still pretty early in the game, and then he just like hits, like he attacks Eddie for like 11. And he was just like, dude, like it was with flyers, he's playing a dragon deck, he could have hit the other guy. He was just like, what, like okay, what are you doing? And I had stepped away, so I was like, oh sorry, like did I get attacked? Like what's going on? He was like, oh no, I'm just like being rude to, like being kind of mean to this guy. And it was like, yeah, like why did you? Like he was like, you didn't have to do that. And the guy was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna try to defend my actions or anything, but like it was definitely messed up. And they were just like,
I know my actions were indefensible, but
no, it was literally like, wow, what's going on? He was like, yeah, I know that this is like a messed up thing to do. And I was like, okay, if you understand that, why are you going through with it? Like,
you can take it back, bro.
Like, it wasn't even like, if it was like, oh, Eddie did something really annoying early on, so this guy was just like, oh, screw this guy, I hate his deck. I would have like, sure. But he didn't. It was just like, I was beefing with him for no reason. I was like, okay, I ended up winning because I went nuts. And then, I got out a bunch of things, and then I had one creature that was it says like, when another one of your creatures dies, you can deal damage to a player equal to that creature's power. And I had like a million things out, and a couple things like 7/7s. Like I had some big stuff. And so I was at like 38. The guy who was going was literally at 1, and the other 2 people were at 9. And so then the guy who's going is the one that has like the 12/12 and stuff. And he's just like, okay, like what do you have for blockers? And I had like a million things, so I was just like a lot. But also, if you attack me with anything, I block with a 1/1 and you die. Like, and he was like, yeah, but like, if you have to use like everything to block, like we'll die at the same time or something. And I was just like, I don't think we will. Like I'm at 38 and I have an insane amount of blockers. Like unless you can somehow give all of your stuff like plus 50 and trample. Like I don't think we had at the same time. And he attacked me with a 12/12 with trample, a 24/24 without trample, and then that made a 24/24 token with trample. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna block the thing without trample with a single 1/1, block the 12/12 because that was his commander with like a couple things. I was like, do you have any open mana? And he was like, no. So I was like, okay, I know he can't pump anything. I'll take 24 from the other. You kill enough of my stuff that I kill everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, good game. And I was like, I don't know why you did that, bro. like yes, you probably weren't getting another turn. Like I was probably just going to win. But like, if you can't do anything about it, there's still 2 other people that get a turn before I do. Like maybe they can specifically remove the thing that deals damage, and then like the other one can board wipe or something. So it's just like that was really, really dumb of you. He also had me like read out the power and toughness of all of my creatures. And I was like, I guarantee you are not remembering any of it. Like, like it was so weird. But I mean, I won, so
Yeah, but hey.
A win is a win.
Oh, God.
for real. It was like I was mad on Eddie's behalf because I was like, he just got like clowned on for no reason by this dude.
Yeah.
So, like, I was like, I'll take a win. Like I think I would have won anyway because I had stuff to like deal with Eddie's things. But I did board wipe Eddie pretty early on just because my deck plays. So like my commander lets me cheat stuff out, but then they like die at the end of the turn. And so I basically had stuff that's just like, oh, at your end step you can choose to sacrifice something to like get value from it. So like I do that on the things that are gonna die anyway. And a lot of them let me get creatures out like from my deck. And he played a thing that was just like, oh, if a creature would be played that wasn't cast from hand, like exile it instead. And so I was just like, I was just like, I can't get anything out for free right now other than like playing from hand. So I was like, I'm just gonna have to board wipe for that. And I felt kind of bad about it because it was just like, he was shutting like the other 2 guys down as well. And so they didn't have much. So it was like, I'll like board wipe on like 4 creatures, but I was just like, I literally can't play the game if this thing is existing.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Dang it.
Yo, I got killed by mangoes?
Huh?
Oh, there was a bomb there. This guy's username is just the symbol for yen and then 100.
$1.
Is that the conversion?
It's like roughly $1. It might be like, it might only be like 80 cents or something, but
all I know
exactly.
is like anytime they talk about prices in like anime or something, it's always like mad cheap compared to like American prices. And I'm like, yo.
Oh. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, please. No kill. That is a bunny with a giant hammer.
Somebody please get on the tower.
No.
Guys. Oh my god. I killed 2 of them with like my Booyah bomb. So it's like it's a 3v2 at this point. And then the other 3 just didn't get on the tower to like make progress. They all were just like, they were essentially C9ing in Splatoon.
Tough.
There we go. We passed the checkpoint. That's all I wanted. I hate when people do that. It's just like, guys, please. The kills don't care. Like, we can literally just make this match shorter if we just get there. When did the first Splatoon come out? Like 2014, right?
It was pretty long ago, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 2014. So I think the other one came out 2015. But all I'm saying is, Overwatch kind of copies Splatoon.
Oh no, bro.
I gotta say, I think it's really funny how like random Nintendo games become like really, really big IPs. Like they were just like, let's just make a shooter game but we're just gonna make it like squids and they shoot ink, and then it's just like massive IP now. You know, like Arms is just like also very unique, like pretty, like unique gameplay, unique style, and just like did not get anywhere.
Didn't really take off,
All right.
Yeah.
That was great.
Let's go. I think that was 3 dubs in a row. Let's go ranked up to S.
That's pretty good.
Oh no! Oh, I'm stupid.
Oh no.
Oh! Oh.
It should have been me, not him. Let's save. Oh, how do I want to do this?
Oh, you can buy Crocs.
Hey, yo.
It's good to keep a record.
Me buying the Splatoon Crocs.
I need to do this first. Oh, wait, thank you. Bam.
Choose whichever challenge tickles friends' fancy.
Throwback sets. Frig. Fit, huh? Yeah, it's funny. So one of the, basically the thing they added to Xenoblade in this was a roguelike mode. Where you pick one of your party members, and like it's just them. And like you defeat waves, you can like collect buffs, or like you get currency, and then there's like shops where you can like get extra teammates and whatnot. There's 3 levels. There's the Gauntlet Beginner, Intermediate, and Pro. First one, number of stages, 30. Level restriction, 30. No events or whimsy. The second one is number of stages, 50. Level restriction, 50. Chance of events and whimsy, and more shop-oriented whimsy. And then just chance of events and whimsy for the last one. That's... Why? Why would you phrase it like that? What does that mean? Ooh. That's what this...
Cannot wait to see how friends tackle this one.
I'm trying to remember what road. Oh, I got Hades on here.
Challenge! Begin!
Aww.
Yo, throwback to playing Spellbreak.
I was hype.
I already played it like once.
It's like gone now.
Yeah. Let's just heal. Oh boy.
It's so funny. Apex on my Switch still has Mad Maggie as the picture because I haven't updated it. It's like Fortnite has a really old.
It's like Spider-Man still.
No, it's like I think it was the like I can't remember what it was called, but the like Chaos one or whatever. When the like middle, it's like we didn't really play it. There were like wolves and stuff.
Oh, the one Javen played a lot.
Yeah.
Which one? Sorry.
Is the like You could collect like bones and like scavenge, and there was a bunch of wild animals.
Yeah, I played a little bit of that. Yeah.
I don't think I played any of that one.
I don't think I did either. I think I might have played like one match. I just like updated it, but
Yeah.
why does it say this?
Okay. Huh.
Alright, so this is where we all re-download Fortnite on our PlayStation.
I go wherever you go.
Honestly, bro, I'm gonna be down with my parents for a while. Like watching the dog. I think like sometime mid-May. I'm taking my PlayStation with me. I might re-download Fortnite. I don't know. We'll see.
If you do, let me know because I'll do it.
Can I do this? Ow. Dang it. Alright, there we go.
No, I'm gonna slay this fire run.
Launched or...
Good game.
Okay. There you go. Oh. Well, that's falling. Let's go.
Alright, what class am I feeling? You know what, no, I have to win with the Watcher. I still haven't.
Is that the like nutty E one?
The what?
Is that the one that like with the blindfold and the like the staff?
Yeah.
That's the fourth one. Too big brain for me. Boonga boonga Iron Blade go crazy.
Oh god, bro.
I just like Boonga Boonga 2 cards in my deck with Thief, and I cycle through them infinitely. I got a card it's just like called Alpha, and it's shuffle a Beta into your draw pile, and then Beta is a 2-cost, shuffle an Omega into your draw pile. Then Omega is a 3-cost. At the end of your turn, deal 50 damage to all enemies. It's a power, so it stays.
It's wild. Dang, nabbit ain't faulty.
I'm just like, get that during a boss. I'm set.
Step aside or we will trample you.
How
Nice to hear you're so motivated.
is that the mail?
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, interesting.
Also, this was tucked into the door.
What is it?
I was afraid of something bad.
What is it?
The profile. Panel fire. Eagle missile pairs to Transformers on April 20th.
Step aside or we will trample you. Now you can witness our power.
The electricity will be shut off when 9 o'clock.
Gotcha. It's just like paste stuff. Yeah.
Oppose us and we will show no mercy.
What? I don't know. That came in over. What? What is it? Oh. Are you going to throw stuff out? I have a follow-up interview tomorrow for that thing that I interviewed well for. It's like with the like entire team that I would be working for. I think they said there's like 3 guys, so doing that tomorrow. Oh, did you? You taking it? You still haven't decided yet. What would the pay increase be?
So I'd be salaried now.
Yeah.
It would be it's 55K.
Oh, nice. That would be like that's like the one I'm. Yeah, I searched it up because that's around what I'm interviewing for as well.
But also it would be even better than that because I'm don't even hours.
Oh.
Yeah, I only work 35 hours a week.
Oh, jeez, I didn't realize that. So what time?
All over housing counter, bro.
Would you want to play Gloomhaven at some point today, or are you just kind of busy with band?
The thing I didn't think about, we have.
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
We have pasta and Alfredo sauce and some chicken.
One of my coworkers was trying to convince me. He was just like, there's this like prequel game that like called.
Oh, were you like telling somebody about it?
Yeah. And he's super into games. Like he has.
Yeah.
And it's called like Jaws of the Lion or something.
Oh, is it the one that comes with like the smaller one that just comes with 4 classes? Yeah, that's the one Eddie was gonna get you.
Gotcha.
And then I was like, hey, how much? I was like, I don't know how much normal Gloomhaven is, but I was just like, I was gonna spend this much, and he was just like, yeah, I'm talking JP still. I was just like, if you wanted to, we could combo, because I was just like, I feel like he'd be more excited about big box of Gloomhaven than like clothes. He asked me at first, he was like, hey, do you think John would want like nice like clothes from like LLV type thing, or like campaign type game? And I was like, I mean, I'm probably getting him clothes, so campaign game. And he's like, what is this? Yeah, I was like,
every time when we talk about games, I talk about how much I love Legacy.
I know. And then I was just like, I literally told him as well. I was like, pretty sure Sonya Grace has it if he just like didn't play it because he wants to play it like together. And I was just like, yeah. But I was looking at the rules a little bit because I was trying to learn it, but I didn't realize how many classes there are. It's so cool. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can obviously it's your game, so if you want to read through the rules you can, but I could also just, when you're at band, try and read it, because I played the other one with Eddie, the like smaller one, so I know at least how like combat and stuff works, but I don't know. But yeah, if you pick up like all the game board and stuff, I don't know what that is, I don't know what it is, but that's like all of the different situations I think like encounter. This is the game board, and then like underneath it,
But yeah, so
all this stuff. These are all the classes. Yeah. So you just see the symbols. I think like the first 6 are like the starting ones. So I think like from the beginning we pick from one of these, and then yeah, that one. Like I think it open up the rulebook. It says it at the beginning. It'll say like, oh yeah, and then there's like, oh yeah. So those are like all the figures from one as well. You just can't see them yet. And then like they all have their own deck. I'm pretty sure as well. Yeah. But, bro, I want to play the Triforce guy.
Bro, it is not long until Tears of the Kingdom.
Let's go!
Oh. So fun.
I don't either, but I don't really care. Since I don't know. Because I'm just like, the fact that I don't know, I'm just like, that's fine. It's also like, with so many to start with, like, I guess it's possible one of us will pick the same one as you, but it says it, I think on the next page. Yeah, it says those are starting.
Oh no, I don't want to read what they do.
It doesn't say what they do. I mean, that's just an example card.
Yeah,
so that
no, it says what they are.
Well, yes, but I'm pretty sure. I guess.
No, I don't want the names.
So wait, what are the symbols? What's that? The gear.
Oh no, it's the brain.
7. Wait, no, there's the gear there. Right? Oh no, that's this one. Yeah, so yeah, to the brain. So it's first 6. That guy.
Oh, so we have to shoot them.
Yes, and then we unlock the other ones later on.
I didn't know this. Actually, so I will actually read what they are. If you want to know what they are.
Sure.
So we got the Brute, the Tinkerer, Spellweaver, the Scoundrel, the Cragheart, and Mind Thief. Go.
I think one of these Eddie told me about. So it won't be my first pick, but you can get first choice usually as well.
Between Brute, no. Between Brute and these two.
Brute, Cragheart, and Mind Thief.
Yeah.
I think mine's between. Oh, what was that one?
Scoundrel. Tinkerer, Spellweaver, Scoundrel.
Yeah, probably Tinker, Spellweaver, Mind Thief. Maybe so. I don't know. Maybe I'll pick based on what you pick. Better balance.
I pick Mind Thief.
It's your game. I don't care what you pick.
Thank you. I don't know if I was like properly like lucid when I received this, so like I'm like super excited.
No, I assumed you would be. I originally, so it's really funny that you mentioned it, because I was like, oh man, what if I just got John like Frosthaven, and I searched it up, and Frosthaven runs at like 400 or something. What? It's like 300 or 400. I was just like, no. Which like crazy. I think Gloomhaven was more expensive when it came out too. It's because it's been out for a while now.
Really?
Yeah, now it's like 100.
Yeah, I knew that.
And so then I was like, oh, maybe I'll get Gloomhaven, and I was just like, oh, that's like kind of expensive. I don't really want to, like, it can't be dropping $100 on a gift. It was like, even though I'll be playing it too. And then I was like, oh, I combo with Sonya Grace. And then I was like, I'll feel kind of bad asking her to be like, hey, you want to buy this gift for John, even though you're not going to play it? But then it's like, Eddie mentioned it. I was like, Eddie would want us to play it. Like, he's played it before. Like,
do you like this rug? It's not for sale. I was trying to figure out too, though. It's like, obviously I'm like super happy to play a 2-player, but I think it would be sweet if we could get like at least a 3rd player. But I don't know.
My thing with that is like,
it does make it harder to coordinate.
Yeah.
Are you okay with just playing 2-player then?
Yes.
Or do you think that's it?
No, I think it'll be fun. And I also think it'll be cool because now as 2-player, like, we get to play more classes.
That's true.
And also the game will last longer. Yeah. Because, yeah.
That's true.
It's
I
like,
was looking online, a lot of people were saying like, it scales really well no matter what you do, and it's like really
yeah,
fun.
like on the thing it literally says like the time is 30 minutes per player. So like,
a lot, but yeah, that was the thing, is like people were like 4 players, like I like 4 players because it's more people, more fun, but it takes so long.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's try 3. Oh yeah, so I was like, anyway, this guy, Jaws of the Lion, he was just like, I told him that like I got Gloomhaven, he's just like,
he moved the rulebook and machine put this.
He's like, do you think you're gonna play it like anytime soon? I'm like, we're almost.
Like
sorry.
Just take the rulebook. I know, take the rulebook out. Because I don't want to like crush it.
I was like, we're almost definitely gonna play it today. I was like, there's like almost no way we don't.
Yeah.
He's just like.
That's why I was hoping you were getting back early yesterday. I was gonna be like, let's get it, and then you're just like, I'm getting back at 1 a.m.
And then it was 2. Oh, I was so mad yesterday. I was like, keep driving.
Yeah.
It's because there was no bathroom on the bus. So anytime anyone had to go to the bathroom, we gotta stop. Let's stop for food. And then we would stop like at a McDonald's. I was like, why are we not just stopping at a restaurant? Yeah, but she's money. But anyway, so he was like, I would highly recommend like playing Jaws of the Lion. He's like, the way Jaws of the Lion works is also like a campaign game, but shorter. He's like, it's $25, and it like keeps introducing stuff so that by the end, like you're playing long paper. So, and I'm just like, if you want me to play through an entirely different, like, he's like, I'm telling you, it's super worth it. I was like, I will say, I respect it. No one did.
We were playing it, and I was like, you know what, I would have picked this class, and I can't remember what it was called. It was called like the Red Warden or something, and it was just like a dude in all red armor, and he used a hook on a chain as a weapon, and it was so cool.
Like the Andrew.
Yeah, the alligator guy.
Yeah,
He was like kind of crocodile-y.
Now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think it's like the captain kind of pipe.
Ooh, I got a bad face from the face trader. Slay the Spire. It's like a deck builder roguelike. Have you played it before? I feel like you'd really like it. Joel, when you played Slay the Spire, right, Joel?
Yeah, I think you know.
When you get to the dude that trades faces, do you take it?
Oh yeah.
I took it and got a bad one. I had to start each combat with 1 week. I swear, I've only fought him like 3 times, and like 2 times I've gotten a bad face. Like it was only the first time I got a good face, and I was like, let's go.
I feel like I've only gotten 1 bad face.
Dang.
What I was gonna say about the games could be sweet. Oh yeah.
Well,
Plus what?
Plus a car.
Oh, you get a car for it?
Yeah, like salvation car.
So would you like sell yours?
I don't know how that works with like the fact that I'm still constantly like payments on it.
Yeah.
But I know that it's doable.
Gotcha.
I would just talk to the like, hey. So this is and like that's really sweet. But like they are like they said we would highly prefer that you don't play in the set phase. And I'm like,
okay. So you're just like, so I can?
So yes.
Tomorrow and be like, listen, we're already down like 3 cornets, and I'm probably gonna be playing Sobretto, which is like awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Next time, we'll make the magic.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna propose like a. How about we do it through like let me finish out the season at the very least, and then let's come back and assess.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like that's a fair
it's like if
deal.
you feel like it's like yeah, I'll finish up through like Old Orchard, have some time off, and then we can talk about like, hey, is this working? Is this not working?
Yeah.
And then they go, it's not working, and I go, yep, it's not. See ya. But no, I doubt I would do that, but I would be quite upset.
Yeah.
So, also, do you know this weekend kind of has to do and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Gavin asked me to give a testimony. Yeah.
All right.
And
you
I
also know
Yeah.
I'm not there on Saturday, so you're gonna have to go.
Oh, I have to drive myself. Okay.
It's like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm just showing up for Sunday because I'm recording with the jazz band. We're recording an album.
Gotcha.
Bro, being on the bus ride, like with a non-Salvation Army band is so much different from like Army band trips.
Oh, I forgot that
it's
it's not.
no.
I just because Fred was there, so I was like, oh yeah.
Free.
Oh, can't wait to get wasted when everything's over. And friends are like, what?
Oh.
And then like we're on the bus and they start passing around like edibles and they're like, yeah, no,
That's
straight,
nuts.
Yeah, they were straight up like, oh yeah, it's like a 15-hour bus ride. Who wants edibles? And everyone's like, oh, pass them over here. And me and Fred are like, we're not in Salvation Army anymore, buddy.
I'd be like, Mom,
Not,
come pick me up.
not Kansas anymore.
It's like, Fred and I we just kept looking up and it's just like, yeah, Aaron's here. Like,
It's funny.
which is like, but it was still fun.
Yeah.
It was basically like me, Aaron, Major Lyle, and Fred. Like anytime we went to get food or anything. Also, Aaron paid for my meal like twice. So we went to.
Let's go.
Were you saying that about the game or about? Paying?
No, about Aaron paying for your
Oh
meal.
yeah. First of all, he makes like bang.
Oh, is he really?
He's the head of like the trade department, like
Oh yeah.
HQ. So he's like definitely makes like 6 figures, and then like on top of that does like teaching and like he gets paid to do like Princeton.
Yeah.
And like yeah, so like pretty sure he's like he goes golfing all the time. That's my gauge for.
Oh yeah.
But anyway,
If you golf regularly, you're making bang.
Oh yeah. Like,
I'm gonna hop off for now and grab dinner. I'll be back later.
See ya. I'm just gonna hop, because we'll probably eat.